Hey friends, welcome to a new episode of Is It My Team or Do I Suck? Today we have a very special guest, his name is Metro. Metro is currently in GM1 and he thinks he deserves top 10. Metro says, "Hi Metro, big fan. Usually I spend my time screaming at other people on YouTube telling them how to play the game. I'm the best soldier in the game and this game I had on Numbani clearly shows that Elohel is real. I hard carried the entire game and in the end had 25k damage, more than double my second DPS. I took all the pressure off my team since the enemy tank, Unsalted Salt, a fan, was constantly on me. With my amazing movement I was able to dodge a ton of attacks while getting last hit after last hit. I feel like this game was clearly a tank diff since again I coach other people on YouTube, so I obviously don't make any mistakes in my own games. Please review this game and finally prove to your viewers that it is not their fault and that their teammates just suck." I gotta be honest, yeah, this is me. I've not watched this replay, and I thought it would be kind of funny to actually go over my own replays. People always say, watching your own games really doesn't matter. If you watch yourself, or if you watch any rank, you will see a ton of mistakes, and you'll probably see me feed my fucking brains out like a fucking dumbass.
That's true.
Alright, so we're playing Soldier on Numbani attack. You know, you seem like a Soldier one trick here, Metro, so I'm gonna forgive you for going in alone on left side. Well, there's an Ana behind you. But right now, this is Season 5 by the way, new patch. Soldier is pretty horrible right now. But we're taking high ground, getting value. Not the worst tracking, not the best tracking. I could have definitely killed, that was a bit shaky. I could have definitely killed the Ash there. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about myself in third person, this is weird. I'm actually kind of feeling, I need to back out. I don't know why I'm still here. If I get knifed there, I'll probably die. But yeah, like the thing with Numbani attack is, in general, I'm definitely gonna live here and not die. The thing with Numbani attack on Soldier is, there's only really two good routes you can take. Either you go top left, or you go bottom right, right? Because everything else, if you're in main, you have to walk into this open space and they can just shoot you from above. So there's really not a good way to attack on Soldier. This is not a great point for Soldier. If this Metro guy wasn't a Soldier one trick, he would probably definitely lag. So, I mean, so far I really haven't done much this game. It's like I'm in my own brain. It's like I think for myself. At least I took a different angle, but I instantly fed again. Right here, I walk in way too early. I don't wait for my team to be back. I go greedy, I miss the rocket and die for it. And my team wasn't even there yet. I'm an absolute noob. Like imagine I ended top 300 last season. Like literally, this is top 300 SR. And I play like a bronze bot. Yeah, this is just kind of tough to get in, right? Like this point is tough for Soldier. Jungle Queen is still OP. Salt missed his ult completely. That was Salt feeding. I Visor here because I thought we could get a kill. But I mean, you know, Jungle Queen is very good. And now it's looking kind of iffy, dude. I shouldn't even push in here anymore. This is very risky. I'm actually a newbie. This actually hurts to watch. For all the people watching on YouTube. If I can get to top 500, you can. I think this is a perfect example, okay? Okay, we finally got an intro. I did take part in it. I hit the rocket on the Ash, or at least did some splash damage. Copium. And now we just win. We're up 3. Finally, after 3 minutes of nothing happening. What I would do here as Soldier, probably push the card and look for the pickoffs on the Tracer and on the Ash, right? And that's what I'm looking for, kinda. But I also hate Salt, so I should Salt. Good nano by my Ana, that saved my ass, to be honest. Like I'm waiting for the rocket there, because I know he's one. And if the Mercy doesn't jump to him right away, I think I get that kill. But I mean, this is an L. Honestly, it started off with me getting hooked again. This is actually 100% my fault. It is winnable. Okay, at least I'm not feeding right now. In fact, I think, wait, I thought about swapping there, by the way. I didn't walk into spawn to heal. I think I thought about swapping to something. Yeah, I thought about swapping to Tracer. Okay. Visor forces them out. We get a kill on the Jungle Queen here, barely. Hey, I finally did something. Let's go. We got the last kills kind of late, which means if the card is more than halfway to the second point, which behind this corner it is, they can very rarely retouch, at least as a 5, right? So if they try to retouch here, which GM players are really good at getting back with like an ult or something, and they do have Mercy ult at least, but it's gonna be hard for them to touch. But you know, they try, but we have the advantage here. I'm actually taking high ground, which I actually don't mind that, honestly, looking back at it. I could have stayed bottom and cleaned them up faster, but I realized there was enough time until the enemy tank is back where I can take high ground and then kill them. And here we go! The trademark Metro popping off. Okay, that was actually not bad. Good job, Metro. Best soldier in the game. So here's the thing. I remember this scenario exactly. I remember this because it was like one of the best plays I've made this game, and it might seem really simple, right? And I'm not gonna stroke my own here, my own ego, right? I played like for the first point and the first half of the second point. But here, I get so close to killing multiple people, right? I get the Ash to one, I get the Ash to one again basically, or half, and I look for the kills, and I know I can hit them, right? Like I almost hit that rocket, would have probably been a kill. Then I realize, like in the long run, in sustain-wise, the Junker Queen heals herself more than the D.Va, and we can't sustain. So this is where I realized, oh, I have to flank. And this seems like an obvious time to flank, but Salt just saw me. Like he sees me shoot, and I might as well take cover. Like right here, the last time he sees me, which is right here, he doesn't know if I'm gonna re-peek. You know, funnily enough, I think I get a kill here, if I remember correctly. Just because they don't expect it. Yeah, there you go. Hit the rocket, and we get the kill. And now I back out. Or, you know, play safe, because I know they're falling back. My team is putting pressure on their front, and I can just chill here and get free value. Here I missed the jump a bunch. That was embarrassing. Listen, I swear I ended. You see, I ended 290, okay? Fuck, I'm bad. Well, we make it up there eventually. We have Visor. Now it's just to clean up. If we play it safe, we just win here. We lost one, which makes it kind of risky, but we cap. Okay, 40 seconds left. Actually, turn it around. I have games or fights where I do really well, and then I have 5 fights in a row where I just feed, and I lose the game for my team. I'm sure everyone has their own difficulties in the game, but my main flaw, other than me jumping like a bunny non-stop, I just need to be more consistent. The reason I'm mentioning that is, if you want to improve at any rank, if you figure out your own flaws and the things you're doing the worst at, you will get better. If you figure them out. But you know, I don't know about this one. A10 would say this is low value because I'm shooting the tank. I could actually go for the Mercy here. I'm probably not gonna kill her. But after my D.Va backed out and used Matrix, right here, there's actually no reason for me to be here. I mean, I think my Ana is reloading at the same time. So that's just really unlucky. That's actually me feeding. If you want to carry, if you want to get to top 10, Metro, you gotta stop those deaths. All the flame I'm gonna get in the comments, dude, I deserve it. But, you know, the basics do matter. And a lot of people I feel like wouldn't even have backed out there or went high ground. And that's actually the difference between a GM player and like a lower rank player. The most simple things, like ult usage and positioning. If I had perfect positioning at all times, it wouldn't matter how good or bad my aim is. Which my aim in this game is fine. Usually it's a bit better. Okay, so we use 3 ults. That's a lot. And we're gonna win this fight here. We already got a kill. Like, there's actually no way we lose this, but this was not a clean fight, right? Like, we used 3 ults to get a kill, and we're probably gonna clean up here eventually. Shooting Mercy, low value. Yeah, I swap my target priority to Tracer. When I don't see the Tracer, I shoot the tank. Tank is like the last thing I want to shoot. I really want to only shoot her if my team needs help, right? Or if it's the only person I can see. Salt is in. Kind of feeding, but I mean, they have the advantage. We lost our D.Va. We probably lost that because I only got a kill with the Nano Visor and Greek Gold. Alright, last point. So what I'm worried about right now is the Tracer flanking my supports, right? So I'm always trying to keep in mind where the Tracer is. You might not notice, but like, as long as I see the Tracer shoot on right side, we're fine, right?
What the dog doing?
Okay, a horrible D.Va bomb by Unsalted Salt. That's why he's a Roadhog main.
Yeah, that's true.
The fight is usually over after like 1 kill, or at least 2. Like in lower ranks, you get so many fights where you turn it around. When you're down 1, it rarely happens in GM, to be honest. Not a lot of anything, but we got out. So here I Visor to stop them from... running in with the Greek Gold. This looks like a low value Visor, but this was actually pretty good, I think. Like, yes, they have a D.Va with Matrix, and she's gonna eat a lot of my shots, but I already realized that the D.Va used her Matrix quite a lot. She's already very low on Matrix, right? I'm probably not gonna get a kill because Visor is just ult, but I stopped the entire team from walking in and using this Greek Gold, right? They can't use it. They can barely use it here, and they have to stay behind cover, so they can't use it offensively. So I'm trading 2 ults for 1 with a very high chance we push them out completely or we get a kill, which we do, I think, right? The Tracer dies, right? Yeah, Tracer dies. and D.Va is forced out, and now we just win. Because the D.Va has no Matrix anymore, she has to actually back out, right? And now we just clean up. And now my second DPS Violet, and Overwatch 1 OG just feeds in their spawn. I can't complain, I fed a lot this game. So I'm trying to maybe get a trade here, but once I realize I walk in, like especially now, I'm backing out, right? Still shooting, backing out, but here my goal is really to stay alive or keep my tank alive. And that was a really good stick by that Tracer. If I keep better track of pulse bomb, which is really hard to do, because Tracer gets pulse bomb like every 40-50 seconds on average, I could have realized and I could have stayed alive. And this is another feed of mine. That was so bad. What am I doing? We couldn't have touched either way, so I guess it didn't matter much. I'm pulling out my secret weapon, guys. You ready?
Whoa. Hey.
Hey, you wanna see my Tracer win rate, guys? My Solar this season? Not looking too hard, but my Tracer. I think this is all luck. I mean, it's a small sample size.
I'm really feeling
I remember this. They have a Torp, so I can't play the game. Like, I need to kill the turret first, right? Before I can do anything. So turret goes down. I go in and focus the Torp. And I walk like a bot, because he was looking so f***ing juicy, right? And my tracking was good there, but my movement was really bad. And if you look at my movement, I just walk left here, right? And I get sniped. This is why I swap back to Soldier, because the one thing actually hard countering Tracer is the Torp turret. That being said, Soldier is a good pick against Torp, or a decent pick, so I take off angle, we have 10 seconds. We have 10 seconds. This is salt feeding on me. He's just wasting his time doing nothing. I don't know what he was doing. He could have shot me, instead he matrixed me. So during all this time I do make callouts and call that Mercy low, and my team follows up on it. And eventually I die here, but now it doesn't matter anymore. We just win this. But that was actually not bad by me, I think. It was fine. If you had all the ults, if you use them all one fight, you're probably gonna win that fight, but then you're gonna lose the next fight definitely, right? So here we wanna actually not use too many ults while still winning, but it turns into a fest. We're using everything. They get a free Mercy res, and the Salt gets a really big D.Va bomb. So we go in. That was really good tracking. We get the Ash before the fight, but they get a free res. Somehow stay alive. So I get the turret down. And honestly, here, the reason I'm staying left side is because the Kitsune ult is on point. So if I fight on point, I'm gonna be like everyone else on my team. But it really doesn't matter again, because my supports die there. I think there's not much I could have done here. I mean, it is a good push for 1 minute, honestly. But I'm not too unhappy at this point. Like, it is winnable. I had a lot of limbs. I also had a lot of deaths, but I had a lot of high damage. And this just goes to show, I made so many mistakes that I could have avoided so far. And all of those obviously accumulate, right? Nobody plays perfectly. But this was actually a horrible game by me. Whereas when I played it, I felt like I wasn't doing too bad. I didn't think I was doing amazing, but I'm making so many mistakes, okay? My Gas gets picked first. D.Va poops us off when we're on Zarya. This is kind of tough now, right? This is very tough. My buy is actually really good, keeps me alive. And we actually kind of stay alive here for a second. This was actually turnable. I think I made the call here to chill. Because, so in this situation, right? The funny thing is I made a call to chill and then die. We don't have to touch right now. Only thing that matters is here if we can retake. So if we stay alive for a bit longer, we give our second DPS some time to get back. I end up over-peeking in the open and die. Like a dumbass. Against an Ashe. And I immediately get punished. Because, you know, in GM they actually shoot back. Awful positioning flaw. And the funny thing is it was actually winnable. Look, my Zarya is still alive. And we're actually so close to turning this around. If I didn't die there, that was an easy hold, and we probably win this game. The card is not far enough to where we can take 2 fights. So I call last fight. I actually told my Zarya to play chill until she has Zarya bomb, and then we should force out the D.Va Matrix and then grab, right? And then we get a free kill, at least. So I know my Bap is with me. We window, which forces the D.Va to sit on us. And here is where I should actually get a kill. Which, now we're up 1, but they res and they use Kiriko ult. And again, I use Pop Visor to deny the space. I'm at least stopping them from peeking us, right? Like, nobody on our team is in danger of dying right now because they're all scared sitting behind the corner. Right? Because as soon as I peek out, I shoot them. In fact, the Ashe was 1. We get the Ashe kill. And now, I mean, it's 1 fight left. So I'm shooting the D.Va now, not only because I can't see anyone else, but also because I want the D.Va to use Matrix early, because I know my Zarya is grabbed. And I even call that she's out of Matrix in a second, so we can grab. Like, we're trying to get the D.Va down, like right now. Yeah, there you go. We get the D.Va kill. We grab. But I should have immediately gone for the D.Va. Probably can kill her, burst her down with the rocket before she remax. But I use my rocket for the Ash, which, you know, it's a kill. Like, I'm 400 HP, and on this distance I die to the D.Va bomb. So I have to fall back behind card until the D.Va bomb explodes. It explodes, and I don't get the kill in time, because I don't have rocket up, and I can't burst her down in time. And now their tank is back up. Goes in, matrixes me, I can't play the video game, because tank is really balanced, and they get the free res. So all we just did was for nothing. Happy hands. Another visor. And I mean, I go for the hero play, but we're already down 2. I can't pick main because the Bob is there. So if I just walked out main and shot them here, like, yeah, maybe I get a kill on the Kiriko, right? Or someone. But the Bob is gonna fuck us. The left side was really the only thing I could go for. I get the Mercy, but they cleanse. They have Bob on point, and it's over. Everyone always gives the people in my wards shit. How is this guy even plat? He should be in bronze, right? This goes to show, I suck. I'm a bad player, just like everyone else. Everyone is bad. Unless you're in Overwatch League, you're a bad player. Everyone makes a ton of mistakes. I fucked up so many fights that game. My aim was mediocre. I died first way too much. I was out of position a few times. I suck. It's not my team. Elo Hell is not real, and I should get better.
That's fucking true.
Thanks for watching. I hope that was interesting. And I think that was a bit more informational than usual, because like at least I know my own thought process, and I'm probably a bit biased, but I try to be pretty fair towards it. Well, if you enjoyed, let me know, and I'll see you next time. See you guys. Bye bye.